You like this place more than your last, or?
Oh yeah. This place is way better than my last spot. Bird. That's a loud bird. What's up? All good. Yo. I'm gonna try and keep it there though. I'm gonna try. You know, this is the first time doing it. I'm gonna do a one-take shot video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to OG Family Travels. Today we have a super special guest. Cam, what's y'all channels again?
Merry Misadventures.
The Merry Misadventures, yo. So Buck Wild. Cam's here, and
What's up?
what up?
Yeah,
We're up here.
today.
We're in the barrio. We can't let you know where we stay, but you know, it's dope. It's a cool area.
Got the special shorts just for this video.
That's sick. Up in the streets. Welcome. You know, this is Merida Cribs over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you come into the foray over here. You know, we have a bunch of plants and pots that we had going here. Bunch of plants. Honestly, the one thing about Merida is anything grows. You throw it in the ground, it's just gonna grow. Got mangoes, avocado, mother-in-law's tongue. You know, the other mangoes. You have pothos, small little palm tree growing there, mandarins, and a bunch of stuff. This is moringa. Got a whole pineapple over there. So we got that.
What about over here?
Over here we got a full-grown Doberman, actually.
Well, the garage.
This is the garage, but Baswana hangs out here most of the time. You'll close that gate for me?
Yeah.
Okay, but she's out here most of the time. She's actually really good dog.
You got her in the Yucatan?
Siéntate abajo, muy bien, de pie. Siéntate, muy bien. Muerde. Ay, mierda, ay, muerde. Siéntate. Muy bien. Muerde. She's trained actually. I'm not gonna say a word for her to do dirt, but she's actually on a security dog. She's really dope. We will be having some puppies soon, so stay tuned. She's super not scared of like sticking. We'll stop. We'll let her do her thing. Go over here. There's still some stuff that we're pulling out of boxes. So some things are out of place. This is one entrance over here, which is chill. Got a main entrance right here into the house. Big door, big style door. Kids are playing hide and go seek, so it's like wow. Push. And when you enter the house, we got a cool little bathroom in here. Let me double check, make sure this ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there, but it's, you know.
It's a half bath?
Yeah, half bath right here.
Okay.
Good for the kids.
Let me get a little more footage.
We got a little dinosaur stool in here, you know. Get that thing. Right. I'll see if we have a vending upstairs. This is the living area over here. There's still some toys and things that we put in place. We're still furnishing this place, but this is the main area where we watch shows, hang out on the fan. Toy area. This is kind of the dining table situation. We have to get more stuff. Some of the chairs broke. You gotta be mindful where you get some of your furniture. We got it real cheap. I think we paid less than 100 pesos for them chairs. So, you know, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, these three, we have a set of 6, but those 3 still. And, let's see. We're going to the kitchen. So, this is the kitchen area. It's a pretty big kitchen. Pretty wide kitchen, so much still going on. We're still unpacking certain things, so certain things are they're finding a home for certain things. And then we have, interesting enough, we have extra space back here.
Where's that go?
This goes outside. So this goes out here. Still some stuff back here that we're unpacking. Yeah, but it's another entrance for people who, like the pool person, can also come in. There's another entrance to that side. What it is? All right. This is this back area is actually just a room right now, just storing stuff in it. But this will be more so a production room, and then this is another storage room back here. There's another bathroom in there. This is like a washroom area,
I'm gonna go get that bathroom.
That's dope.
Is that?
Yeah.
Alright, we're not going in
The
there.
little one did a number in there, so.
Okay.
But then we got Zachary in the pool area. This is sick. It's winter time in the Yucatan. It's not super cold, but being mindful about it. So I want to just wait a little while before we fill it up. The boys are also still, they're not the greatest of swimmers. My oldest son is definitely. He's got the swimming, but want to make sure the little dudes they can swim. So, but we got the pool for summertime. So we'll show them that. And there's another exit over here. Slide over here for entrance for the pool and people working in the house, so they can come straight to the back. They don't have to be bothered by, or we don't have to be bothered by anybody coming in. The spot's really chill. It's in a very prominent area. The noise is not that much. It's pretty quiet here. That's what I also really enjoy about this area, is that it's really quiet. Some areas here can be loud, like real loud. And some fun thing about Central, Central is hella loud. Like, the motorcycles, you got the buses, and it's way more packed. In the north, it's still it's not as populated. You can come in. We'll go upstairs right now.
Let's see.
Alright. We'll start with the front balcony area. I really like this area. This is the front balcony. Like this right here is like we're still considering different furniture and different layouts for this area, but it's really cool. When they have soccer games over here, we can see kind of from the corner. So it's nice, little sun area. Very sunny out here. And we get a lot of sun in this house, a lot of sunlight. And we'll go into the boys' room. Yeah, so they're just posted over here, chilling. Little reading nook. Then they also have a bathroom as well. So they have a bathroom here. Shower, full bathroom, and I think there's 3 full bathrooms upstairs and 2 half baths downstairs. So there's no arguments of who's going in the bathroom. Like, that's one thing that I could not stand. It's like, bro, like, it's my turn to go into the bathroom. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So the two apartments get kind of stressful sometimes. We'll actually leave this open to air out the place. Go and check out this room. Did can I do a walkthrough of your room? No, you two, y'all need to go downstairs and chill. Please, go. Parenting, bro, you gotta keep parenting. This is Dalen's room, or my son's room. Yeah, I'm not edit out his name. But he's playing with Legos right now. Again, we're still getting stuff for the rooms. Again, full bathroom in here. It's like, you got it. It's like full bath. And then there's also another little balcony here, which is super sick. Like, oh, that's what that shirt was. It leads to the master bedroom right now. Let's see.
Leave it open or close it?
Close it, yeah, because nobody's doing it, but. Yeah, just focus on this side. The other side needs a little. We got the hammock, you can check in style. We got the hammock, sleeping hammock. This is like the main bedroom. We also have a nice little vine going in here. Because of the heat, these plants go beautifully indoors. They're really nice. You have his and her closet space that you can sleep in. You also have just a big old bathroom. Like, this bathroom is huge. The shower is huge. They have endless, amazing hot water over here. Like, It's different. It's definitely this neighbor. I don't know. People feel some type of way about the north. I enjoy the north.
Let me see this.
That shower is huge, man. That shower is.
Can you stand in it so you can see how big?
Just the scale of the building. Like we'll stand in here, but this is me all the way around. This is a massive shower.
Wow.
Like 2/3 of it isn't really even being used.
I can't even. Let me see. Yeah, that's huge.
It is. It's massive. Like even the scale we think about here. I don't know. Like they made that. They made it for a giant, you know. Big moves over here. So yeah, the hammock, got that chilling.
So you don't know how much you pay right now?
I'm just doing the number real quick.
Okay. So you like this place more than your last, or?
Oh yeah. This place is way better than my last spot. Honestly, I prefer the 2 last months of the house. You know, it's just we really kind of have to set the tone as expats and put our foot down and say, I know we're not gonna pay that sort of double deposit situation. It's kind of ridiculous. I think, or pay the double deposit so that you can live those last 2 months. That makes sense. That's real. That's like, you know where your money's going to. But just because someone says that's the system doesn't really mean it's the actual system. Working with lawyers, working with people who actually know what they're doing is important. Just being aware. I think being aware of the culture, being aware of the environment is important, and that's the bigger thing that I'm thinking about here. We pay about $900 a month, and it'll be about $990 including utilities and everything else. So it's relatively pretty good. Consider water, electricity, and everything. For a how many bedrooms is that? That was like shit. It's like what?
1, 2, 3,
5 bedrooms because the 2 little things in the back. Well, we'll say 4 bedrooms almost. Yeah. The 2 little offices in the back, like really, that's what we could use them for. And we're gonna be there's a possibility that we'll be traveling sometime soon. So in that case, we also will let people. We also have some rooms open.
All right. So how long you been out here though?
I've been out here for 3.5 years.
Oh snap! Okay.
So we're almost about to be 4 years.
So how many houses have you in that time lived in?
So we went to Airbnb first in Central, which was chill. The apartment, then housing complex there. This is our 5th house.
Sheesh. Okay. And where would you rank it in that?
This would be in the top. So I think this for me is in the top 3 best places we live. Top, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it? Because of the price, the location,
price, location, and landlord. Dealing with right landlords matter.
Yes.
Like our landlord is an older guy. He just gets it. He's worked in the U.S. He gets it. He's just like, this is my retirement thing. I don't need to even be working anymore. If you can have my rent on time, that's cool. If something comes up, that's cool. Just give me my money. Let me know, like, what the hell's going on. They just get it. I like working with people that are more international. That's like, I think sometimes with some people out here, when they see expats, they're like, I'm not only going to charge a double deposit, I'm going to charge a triple, quadruple deposit. And then the contract fee is going to be, you know, you hear people paying 20,000 pesos for a contract fee. It's like, that's $1,000 for a contract fee. You leave immediately. I don't care how nice the house is. I'm not going to pay you $1,000 extra for a contract fee. I would sit and tell people, you know, I've heard from locals too, like, you know, contract fee is non-existent. There's some places where like 1,000 pesos, 2,000 pesos, even 5,000 pesos, relatively, that's not that big of a deal. That's a contract fee, whatever, you do that. But when people start getting to 9,000, 10,000, 20,000, that doesn't even make sense. Like, what are we signing this for? We got in here, landlord didn't ask for none of that nonsense, and it was just like, hey, just had the rent, it's cool. We signed on, we have an option to sublease, and also an option to stay on for 3 more years if we want to stay on for 3 more years in this location. But in that time, if we don't, it's like we you know, have it checked by our lawyers. We can leave whenever we want as well. And we literally just pay him like a month to month. If I pay 3 to 6 months in advance, he said he'll be down to even cut the cost of, you know, the year or something like that.
Wow.
So you have to vet the individual people, and it's hard. I think even on contract, like really like talking to people and saying, hey, like, here's the contract, here's the agreement, sitting down with them, a lawyer, videotape them, get their, you know, get their identification information, get their license, get their ENA, get their information down, and just, you know, hold them accountable. And like, you know, when you're signing those contracts and say, I'm giving you this deposit. I expect this deposit paid back. Will you pay this back? Film them, document them, and have them on record that they said that they will pay you it back.
Mm-hmm. Have you had any issues with that?
I definitely had issues with like two of the places we were here that was just not, they just don't want to give the deposit back, and they like, for them it's like, one person straight up told us I blew the money. Like, it's just like, I've never had that much money before, and I blew that money. And I told them, okay, you blew it. It's not correct that you blew it, but we're gonna live there for that month that you blew the money. And he was like, I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I had someone else in Campestre that was just like, I really like just wanted that extra month, and was just so upset that we didn't pay an extra month on top of the double deposit, and was definitely not giving back the double deposit. And like, they tried to cut the power, tried to cut water, a bunch of stuff. And eventually we just told them, like, look, like, we're just gonna leave the house, because if that's the case, sometimes it gets kind of nasty like that, but you have to be stern enough to put your foot down. And also, if it takes a long time, you go to court and do it. It's just like, it's a bit nonsensical, It's just getting real hot. Yeah, you see that?
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. So we need like a tarp or a canopy here, but this area gets a lot of sun. Yeah, so I talk about it is so the thing about it for me being here is a big blessing, but a lot of people, I don't know if you're someone that's new to living outside the U.S., there is the gringo tax, right? Like, where people just see you kind of as a dollar sign, they see you as money, and you kind of have to not be so sensitive about it, right? Like, you have to just be, okay, you see me as money, as a quick dollar bill, and you vehemently put your foot down and say, no, I'm not gonna do it. If you're cool with being quadruply extorted, that's all right with you. But it really sets a precedent for how everyone else is gonna interact with that demographic in that community, right? Obviously, you are an ambassador to the community that you come from, but for me, I really I believe fair is fair. Always give good tips. Always give good wages for your employees. Never hurt people. Extend yourself where you feel you need it. Like, definitely for the holidays and stuff, we bonus out our employees really well. Make sure that they're good. People who clean the house, take care of the kids. Like, that's people that we look out for. But in these sorts of situations with contracts, you have to just get lawyers here. There's no, I have a lawyer that helped me out. The cost was 500 pesos. That's not that much. That's $28. My lawyer sat there, looked at the contract, read it, and was just like, these stipulations suck. This is good. This is bad. And then I think to close everything off, we paid him like 900 or 1,000 pesos, which is, again, not that much. It's like $40, So like that is a big difference as opposed to running into it blindly and really going nuts and wasting a lot of your time and resources. The other thing that I would say to people is, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can pay 50,000 pesos doesn't mean that you should pay 50,000 pesos. And really think about why you gonna pay 15,000 pesos. What are you getting? Are you getting the full hot water? Are you getting are you getting everything, all your needs met in that, 50,000 pesos, 40,000 pesos, 30,000 pesos? But if economics don't mean shit to you and you don't care, it's all right. But I also think if you really want to have a great experience and also save some money, that's a crazy idea. Save money, like.
So how would you know to when you're getting taxed, like the gringo tax?
So I would say you're getting taxed too. Like, I would always I'm a little bit luckier because I speak like street Spanish a lot. Es español de la calle. It's like what they call just street Spanish. But I learned it in South Florida and Miami with Cubans. There's a lot of people here that. Yeah, ¿de dónde eres, chico? ¿De qué país? And I say, yo soy de la Caribe. And so for them, they're like Caribbean, like maybe he's Cuban, or he's Haitian, or he's Jamaican, And yesterday I went to go get some, I was at El Oxxo, and I went to get a quiche. If you don't know what a quiche is, it's like you could take in snack out here. It's a nice little day snack. And this guy was like, "Usted de Haití, sí? Like, you're from Haiti?" And I was like, yeah. So, usted es un estudiante, and I was like, yeah, I'm a student, and I didn't agree or deny. He just thought that's what I was, and then he was just like, he's like, it's good that you're here. Don't go to, no necesito pasar para la frontera de Estados Unidos a México. Está terrible. He's like, don't go to the borders. It's real bad. You know, just stay here. Aquí es seguro. He's like, you know, and he was really cool about it. And, you know, that was for me, like, you can kind of, if you can speak some Spanish and get along, you can kind of do it. I also, there's just the dress too. Like, I try to dress like someone that is a normie here. Like, see what they're wearing, dress normie when you need to dress normie, and then dress up when it's like time to really dress up. Like, I have really nice dress pants, a couple like suits and things like here that when it's time to dress up, you just dress up. You do what you need to do. But there's a time and a place for it. If I'm going to go to the market and go get some food, you know, if I maybe some haggling might pop off, I'm going to dress down. Let them think I'm from the Caribbean or something. If I'm like, you know, going out to enjoy myself, for sure I'm dressing up. For sure I'm going to look good. Might throw in, you know, some Baccarat Rouge, something nice. It's just a time and a place. Like, you have to be able to like navigate the world differently. But if money's not a thing for you, you don't care about it at all. Like, just be a gringo and get taxed to smithereens. But that's that. I'm being honest. That, you know, but it happens everywhere in the world. It happens differently. You know, Merida is no exception. I would say that the Yucatecans are actually some of the nicest people in the world. I think they're some of the sweetest people and most considerate people. But I do think that some of this sort of like gringoization of the culture is, you know, people see it as a big opportunity. Like, I'm about to get like, you know, crazy rich. Like, some people have never held a certain amount of money in their hands ever in their life, and you're about to pay them that for their rent. And so for them, it's a big deal. It's like, you know, I'm about to get a big amount of rent. And so, you know, for them, again, like, there's a huge eye opener. You got to sit with them. You know, they're sitting with that. And, you know, so that it's also not, I'll say it's, I feel like it's more of an old world perspective on business as well. Like, it's not like, you know, in the U.S. or in other parts of the world where you have like, you know, you do good business with people and you do certain things that are very honorable and considerate. Here in Mexico, it's like, I'm gonna make as much money as I can right now because I don't know what's gonna happen the next day. So it's kind of like this, I would say,
I'm gonna say a fish mindset, man, because fish, that's how fish eat.
But it's not everyone. I don't want to generalize that. It's provisional. The mindset is provisional.
Provisional sounds like, less offensive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that fish, but I'd say some people can be very provisional, where like, oh, you know, I've only made like 200 pesos as my, you know, a month as my salary. And now this person's paying me $600 a month for my house, and I know that I'm pushing the limits for this, and I gotta get everything. So I'm gonna keep the deposit. I'm gonna keep, you know, the contract. I'm gonna do everything that I possibly can. And so it's hard for some people. It's hard for some people to actually, like, you know, give that money back. And I understand because they've never ever seen that kind of money. But on the other end, if you're doing business with people long term and you want to consider your good name and your good nature in business, it's not the best look, because over time people are gonna be like, hey man, I'm just gonna rent from other expats, or I'm gonna rent from Chilangos, I'm gonna rent from, which are people from Mexico City. I tend to find some people from Mexico City are a little bit more, you know, some of them can be, you know, everyone has their ways about it, but generalized, but I feel like most of them kind of get it. They're like, oh yeah, when I lived in Europe, you know, the deposit got given back, so sometimes they're more considerate of you actually living those months out within the house, or like getting the deposit back. So I don't know. It's just different. Like, people from bigger cities respond differently. This is like a small town. This is like Ohio or something. Like, not in an offensive way, but the city is just now growing. So that mindset is still kind of prevalent. Of like, I don't know what tomorrow brings, so I gotta make this money now. And you know, I get it. You know, I'm a child of an immigrant, so. But I'm also, you know, my family's Haitian, so you know. We're Afro-Latinos and from the Caribbean, and I think that's a big deal, just like connecting and understanding like long term, like what is my place here in Latin America. And so it's a blessing to be here, and I'm honored to be here with the Yucatecan people and the Mexican people. I think it's a blessing and a saving grace. But you know, there's intricacies when you navigate where you want to stay and what you're doing and who you live in next to and stuff. It's just different. I would say even to this neighborhood is different. I won't tell y'all where I stay because I'm very private, like Kurt Cobain type situation. I'll let that dog off on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not in the literal sense too, to be honest. But I like that's also why I took a little break from YouTubing, because we got noticed a couple times, and like I was just not with it. I was like, yo, what? This person knew where we stayed, like how many kids we had, all our names. Like I was like, this is bad. So that'll take a break from it, which is fine. It's good. Now, getting back on YouTube, thinking about it differently, moving the channel along, poco y poco, and thinking, all right, here's how we could do it. Here's a naturalistic way of doing it, and not showing so much about the intricate details within our family, but more so the cost of living in Mexico, and specifically the Yucatan, living in Merida. And I think that's good. I think the other thing I was thinking about is the cost of economics and stuff. Like, if you really want to save money too with food, eat like the locals, and so to speak. You don't have to eat everything. You don't got to eat the pork and you don't have to eat the meat. There's also vegetarian options. There's like, just various places where you can shop. You don't have to go to Walmart. You don't have to go to Costco. You don't have to go to Sam's Club. They're all here if you need it. But at the same time, venture off, see what it's like. Oh man, let me try corn tortillas. Let me try flour tortillas. Let me try some tamales. Let me try different various things to diversify myself. You don't have to just stay in this sort of gringoized bubble where it's just, I'm gonna eat burgers every day. It's like, just, hey, like, you are in Mexico. Learn the culture, learn the language, try to connect with people. There's a lot of opportunity here for that, and I think the city growing is, in a sense of opening itself up to so many people is a big blessing. But we have to also consider, what are we bringing and how are we bringing that to the people here as opportunities and whatnot. And that phone is going off.
You can wrap up with like however you I don't know, wrap up.
Our wrap up is OG Family Travels. We all travel together, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how we No, OG Family Travels is one step at a time, traveling and seeing the world. Peace.
Smooth. Cause you just hit 10 minutes on that, so I was like,